Seniors, these 5 common vitamins might be quietly damaging your heart. If you're over 60, I need you to hear me. Really hear me. That little pill you take each morning, that supplement you add to your routine without a second thought, it might seem harmless, but inside your body, it could be quietly steering your heart towards serious trouble. And here's the truth, most people don't know. Some of the most popular supplements marketed to seniors as heart healthy are actually putting your heart at risk. This isn't just about your diet or your exercise routine. It's about the pills we've been told to trust, the ones sitting right there in your kitchen cabinet. So today, I'm not just advising you, I'm begging you to stop taking 5 specific supplements that could be silently harming your heart. I'll walk you through exactly why they're dangerous, what they're doing inside your body, and what you can use instead to truly protect your heart. Let's start with the first one. It's a vitamin nearly everyone believes is helping, but the reality is far more dangerous. 1. Vitamin E. Let's talk about one of the most common and most misunderstood supplements out there, vitamin E. If you're like many seniors, you've probably been told that vitamin E is some kind of miracle pill, that it protects your memory, helps with aging, and shields your heart from disease. For years, it's been marketed as an essential part of every older adult's health routine, so it's no surprise that millions of seniors take it every day, often in high doses ranging from 400 to 800 IU, thinking they're doing the right thing. But the truth is, this well-meaning habit could be doing more harm than good. In fact, I've seen far too many patients who are doing everything else right, eating clean, walking every day, keeping up with their checkups, yet they still ended up in my office with chest pain, high blood pressure, or worse, bleeding they couldn't explain. And when we dug deeper, the common thread was almost always the same: a high dose of vitamin E. See, vitamin E has a blood-thinning effect. Now, that might sound beneficial at first. After all, thinning the blood can help prevent might already be on medications like aspirin, statins, or blood pressure drugs that thin the blood even more. Add high-dose vitamin E on top of that, and you're creating the perfect storm for internal bleeding, hemorrhagic strokes, and dangerous heart rhythms. And the scariest part? You probably won't feel a thing until it's too late. This isn't something that causes pain or warning signs. It's silent, and it builds slowly in the background. That's why I urge you, please, don't assume more is better. Most people can get all the vitamin E they need from real food. Nuts like almonds, sunflower seeds, and leafy greens are packed with it. And if you do need a supplement, only take it if your doctor recommends it, and never more than 200 IU per day. Your heart is too important to take that risk. 2. Calcium without vitamin K. 2. Every day, millions of seniors swallow calcium pills, thinking they're doing the right thing, protecting their bones, staying strong, avoiding dangerous falls. But what if I told you that same calcium could be quietly damaging your heart? This isn't a theory. It's something I see all the time. Healthy older adults who follow every rule, take their supplements faithfully, but still end up with chest pain, high blood pressure, or worse, a heart attack. And the problem almost always comes down to one missing nutrient, vitamin K2. You see, calcium is just one piece of the puzzle. Yes, it helps build strong bones, but without K2 to guide it, that calcium can go rogue. Instead of going into your bones, it can pile up in your arteries. That buildup, called arterial calcification, turns flexible blood vessels into stiff, narrow tubes. Your heart has to work harder. Blood flow slows. Risk of stroke, heart failure, and sudden cardiac events skyrockets. And the scariest part? There are usually no symptoms. You feel fine until one day you're not. I've had patients with perfect bone scans who looked shocked when we found major artery blockages, all because they took calcium without K2. It's a mistake that could have been prevented. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic controller, telling calcium exactly where to go, into your bones, not your arteries. But most supplements on the market don't include it. So people take calcium thinking it's helping, while it's silently doing harm. If you're over 60 and taking calcium alone, please rethink it. You don't have to stop completely, just be smart about how you take it. Get calcium from real food like leafy greens, yogurt, or sardines. And if you do take a supplement, make sure it includes vitamin K2 and magnesium. It's a small shift, but it could protect your heart and give you years of stronger bones and better health. 3. Iron supplements. Iron is one of those nutrients that sounds like a good thing. You hear the word iron and think of strength, energy, vitality, everything you want more of as you get older. And yes, iron is essential if your body actually needs it. But here's where things go dangerously wrong. A lot of seniors are taking iron supplements without knowing whether they truly need them. They feel a little more tired than usual, maybe a little sluggish, and they assume they're low on iron, or they're just taking a multivitamin that happens to include it. But the truth is, unless a blood test shows that you're iron deficient, taking iron supplements can actually do more harm than good. And that harm hits you where it matters most: your heart. Your body has no natural system to flush out extra iron. It's not like vitamin C where your body simply gets rid of the excess. Instead, that iron builds up over time, settling into places it shouldn't be: your liver, your brain, your joints, and yes, right in your heart. What happens next is something called oxidative stress. Think of it like rust forming inside your body. That rust damages healthy tissues, especially the delicate muscle of your heart. It can lead to irregular heartbeats, high blood pressure, and even heart failure over time. I've seen this in my own patients. People who thought they were doing everything right. They were eating well, staying active, taking their vitamins every morning, but they didn't realize that their iron levels were already normal or even high, and they were slowly overloading their bodies with something they didn't. What makes this so dangerous is how quiet it is. The symptoms of iron overload don't scream out at you, they whisper. You might feel tired, your joints might ache, your memory might seem a little fuzzy. And most people chalk it up to normal aging. But under the surface, your heart could be struggling with something totally preventable. That's why I always tell people, don't take iron unless your doctor tells you to. Ask for a ferritin test. It's a simple blood test that shows your iron storage levels. If those numbers are healthy, you don't need an iron supplement, period. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here because I've seen too many good people suffer from something they never even realized could be a problem. Taking iron when you don't need it might feel like a small thing, but over the years it can quietly wear down your heart. And the good news is, it's so easy to avoid. All it takes is a quick check, a simple test, and the willingness to ask the right questions, because your heart deserves protection, not extra pressure. 4. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is often seen as one of the safe vitamins. It's in all kinds of supplements marketed towards seniors: memory pills, sleep aids, energy boosters, even those little daily multivitamins you buy at the drugstore. It's sold as a kind of all-purpose helper: feel more awake, think more clearly, sleep more deeply. And who doesn't want that, especially as we get older? But there's something that most people don't realize, something that rarely shows up on the label and that very few doctors mention unless you ask directly. When you take too much vitamin B6, it doesn't just wash out of your system like extra vitamin C. No, B6 builds up, slowly, quietly, and once it crosses a certain line, it can start to damage your body from the inside out, especially your nervous system and your heart. I've had conversations with seniors who told me they'd been feeling strange for months. Their hands tingled, their feet felt numb, their balance was off, and they stumbled more than they used to. And on top of that, they'd started experiencing irregular heartbeats or sudden palpitations, those fluttery, panicky feelings that come out of nowhere. Most of them thought it was just aging, just getting old. But when we looked closely, the real reason was sitting right in their bathroom cabinet. They'd been taking high doses of B6 for months, even years, sometimes without even realizing it, because the dosage amounts on supplement bottles can be incredibly misleading. You see something that says 200% of the daily value and assume it's a bonus, but your body sees it as a slow overload, a buildup, and once that buildup starts affecting the nerves, there's no quick fix. It can take months or even years for the damage to heal, if it heals at all. And here's where things get even scarier, B6 toxicity doesn't just mess with your nerves. It can interfere with the electrical signals that keep your heart beating at a steady pace. That means arrhythmias. Irregular heart rhythms that, especially in older adults, can increase the risk of stroke or even sudden cardiac arrest. Your heart isn't something you want to mess around with. And yet, because B6 is so common and often appears in healthy products, many seniors are unknowingly putting their hearts under serious stress every single day. The solution isn't to fear every vitamin, it's to be smart about what you take and to understand that more isn't always better. Your body needs balance. If you're getting B6 from foods like bananas, chickpeas, tuna, or whole grains, you're probably getting all you need. But if you're taking multiple supplements, energy drinks, or fortified foods on top of that, it can add up fast. The safest move? Talk to your doctor. Ask them to check your B6 levels before you add any supplement to your routine, because once the damage starts, it's hard to reverse. And I don't want to see one more person suffer from something that was completely preventable. You deserve to feel good, but not at the expense of your heart. 5. Multivitamins marketed for heart health. You've probably seen the labels Heart Health Support, Senior Essentials, Over 50 Complete, all neatly printed on shiny multivitamin bottles that promise to protect your heart and keep you strong. It sounds like the easiest choice in the world, right? Just pop one pill a day and you're covered. It's marketed like a safety net, but the truth is many of these so-called heart health multivitamins are doing more harm than good, and most seniors have no idea what's really inside those pills. I've seen it time and time again in my own practice. A patient comes in with strange symptoms. Maybe they're feeling jittery, lightheaded, or unusually tired. Maybe their heart is beating faster than usual, or their liver enzymes are suddenly off. And when we dig deeper, the only new thing they've added to their routine is a multivitamin. But not just any multivitamin. One that's specially designed for people over 50. One that claims to support the heart. What we often find is shocking: massive doses of niacin that can cause sudden drops in blood pressure, green tea extract or ginseng that acts like a hidden stimulant, or way too much vitamin A, which can build up in your liver over time and cause toxicity. None of that sounds heart healthy, does it? The biggest problem? Most of these ingredients are hidden behind vague language like proprietary blend or natural energy complex. So even if you read the label, you may not know exactly what you're putting into your body. And as we age, our bodies process things differently. What your heart could tolerate at 35 isn't necessarily safe at 70. Your blood vessels are more fragile, your liver may not clear things as quickly, and your heart is less forgiving of unnecessary stress. It's easy to assume that if something is sold in a store, especially with the word heart on it, it must be safe. But safety isn't guaranteed, and what's worse, many people think it's just vitamins. What's the harm? But that's exactly what makes these products so dangerous. The harm builds slowly. You might not feel anything right away, but over time your body starts to show the strain, and by the time the symptoms appear, damage may already be happening, deep inside where you can't see it. So here's the truth. You don't need a multivitamin that promises everything under the sun. You need exactly what your body is missing. Nothing more, nothing less. That means no more guessing, no more grabbing whatever's on sale at the drugstore, and no more falling for flashy labels with empty promises. Ask your doctor what you truly need based on your diet, your health history, and your blood work. That way, you're supporting your heart the right way, with knowledge and intention, not marketing gimmicks, because your heart has been working hard for you your whole life. It deserves better than a pill full of shortcuts. After everything we've talked about today, I want you to take a step back and really think about something. You're doing your best. You care about your health. You're trying to stay strong, stay independent, and keep that heart of yours beating for as many years as possible. And I respect that. But sometimes the very things we trust, the supplements we take every morning without a second thought, can quietly work against us. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because the system doesn't always tell the whole story. Labels lie, ads mislead, and we end up swallowing pills that slowly chip away at the heart we're trying so hard to protect. If you're over 60, your heart needs more than good intentions. It needs knowledge. It needs awareness. It needs you to take a hard look at what's in your medicine cabinet and ask, is this helping me or hurting me? Because even though you may feel fine now, damage can be silent. It can build quietly over time, but here's the good news. Once you stop the harm, the healing can begin. Your heart is incredibly resilient, and if you give it what it truly needs, it can still beat strong for years to come. So please, don't just click away and forget this video. Take action, check your supplements, talk to your doctor, and more than anything, stay informed, because your life, your independence, and your heart are worth fighting for. If this video opened your eyes even a little, then don't stop here. I've made more videos on this channel just like this one, videos that uncover the hidden dangers, offer real solutions, and most importantly, help you take back control of your health. Click on the next video now and keep learning. Your heart will thank you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.